Morning. So another busy weekend at DM Collectors Lounge, which is great news. As you can see, a lot of the packing has been done on Sunday night. I've left my three favourite orders to show you, so I'll just move this out of the way and then yeah, let's crack on with today's video. Rightio, now they're out of the way, let me just put the camera down a bit. That's better. So they're out of the way. Because I was so busy packing yesterday, I've actually only left two of my favourite orders to show you guys, but still two orders to show you, and at the end I'll go through and show you everything else that's sold. But in at number one, we've got this. So we had an overseas buyer who's bought three Rocky related action figures, so they're going as a private listing. The reason I do a private listing for international buyers is just because it helps save them money when I put all the figures into one listing, so it saves the money on shipping and taxes. But it's one box figure, so we've got Duke, and the interesting thing about this figure is at the start of August, if any subscriber or viewer to the YouTube channel saw this, they could have actually bought this for £21.50 if they left a message saying, Mick, I want the YouTube price. So start of a new month, and that has literally just gone. But it's Duke the trainer from Rocky 2. Box is a little bit beaten up on the back, but like the figure itself remains unopened in that original packaging, making for really nice display. And then to complement them, we've got Apollo Creed in the USA attire, white gloves, and also the one and only Mike Tyson in the suit. Underneath the suit, he is actually in boxing attire, which is quite cool. So he doesn't actually he doesn't do any boxing in the film, but it's still like quite a rare figure. So like if you enjoy your boxing, it's a really nice figure to have as a display. And if you can see it on the side, also got that iconic Mike Tyson tribal tattoo. But yeah, three really nice figures. There's at the minute I've got like so many loose Rocky figures that I still need to get on my eBay store, but I'm going to wait because not this Tuesday but next Tuesday I've got a huge order of Rocky Balboa figures coming, so I'm going to wait until then and probably create a multi-listing where you can find all the loose figures in one place, because for me it's about, I also build the store with like the customer experience in mind, so trying to create something that's like easy to navigate. You can see say if it's like wrestling figures you want, you can easily find the wrestling figure you want because it's all under one listing. So that's the aim. But yeah, back to Rocky, three really nice figures. We'll get that packed up and sent on to them now. I say it all the time, but it is like such a nice feeling coming to the unit and only having two items to pack up. I do still have vintage to pack as well, but like it takes a couple of hours out of my Sunday, but it just sets me up for the rest of the week, because I'm not thinking about like 20 odd orders to pack. Yeah, so it's just getting ahead of the game. To be honest, it tops off like such a good September as well. A good August, sorry. It tops off a really good August, because if you've been watching the channel, I have been saying like I expected sales to go really quiet during the summer period, and considering like in the UK we've had a really good summer, it is actually really surprising. And I'm still like new to the business of like selling collectibles, so I'm constantly learning what like certain months, like seeing trends and things like that. But this month has been amazing for like the business, which is obviously great news. Rightio, so that's number one done and dusted. In at number two, we've not been having them for a while, but it makes sense because it's the start of the football season again. We've got a 2014 Bradford home football shirt, and interesting one with this because the collector reached out to me, and if I remember I'll put a screenshot in, but they said I'm looking through the photos and the shirt looks in like excellent condition. I can't. Please, can you run through and give me some more information? Well, to be honest, if the shirt doesn't have an original tag attached to it, I always sell it as used, and I'll always state in the description there may be some marks displaying signs of use, but the shirt itself, in this like instance, it's in excellent condition. For the shirts, any shirt I buy, I always look for 3 key indicators, and that's: does the colour still look fresh? Is the print in good order? And are the inside labels still present to read? So we'll run through this, but you can see here, like the colours are still like in excellent condition. We've got that burgundy and orangey colour, obviously the famous Bradford colours. But then after that, we look at the print. So you've got some print on the back, which again is like, it's still clear, it's white, and there's no signs of like cracking or peeling on that. And then on the front, it's just the sponsor that's print, but again, it's white, it's so clear, and there's no signs of like cracking or anything like that. And then last up, we just turn to the inside labels, which again, the present, which is a really good sign for a shirt that's like, what, over 10 years old. It's easy to read. And then on the inside, I won't show you, but you've also got the inside label, so it is still sold as used, but everything here suggests to me it's been like really well looked after. It's like a near mint shirt, so yeah, I'm sure the collector that buys this, they're going to receive it and they'll be buzzing because of the condition. But that is what we strive to do, in terms of try and make sure that the customer's expectations are exceeded when they receive the shirt, not like a disappointed. Granted, those instances can happen. Even if you give all the information, you can never please everybody. But yeah, we'll get this one packed up and sent on to that new collector now. Got to love a football shirt selling too. We know they're easy to pack and very easy to just, yeah, get sorted. Yesterday I was just kind of in the zone packing, because otherwise, like, there's been so many good orders leaving the store that I should have saved a few, but I've obviously just got into like packing mode last night, cracked on, and I've ended up leaving myself with only 2 collectibles to show you. Happy days. So let me go and grab all these, and then we'll run through and I'll show you what else has left DM Collectors Lounge over the weekend. Right, we're back. So yeah, let's go through and show you what else is sold. So this is a vintage wrestling accessory boxed pack, ring gear series. Don't often come into the store, and to be honest, there's not a lot of those available on eBay to buy across like all accounts. I don't think many collectors at the time thought to buy the ring gear accessory packs and keep them. Most people would have opened them. Up next, we've got a wrestling figure bundle and a wrestling accessory bundle, so that's like a multiple purchase. We have a classic superstar, Rey Mysterio. Classic superstars, they're my best boxed figures. However, the blue design, I'm not too keen on those. I just think there's a lot of colours going on, but the figure itself is actually a really nice figure, so that'll make for a nice display. Heat Series wrestling figure Triple H boxed. They're the figures that like I had as a kid, that I used to like when I go to the toy shops and stuff. Like, that's my era that I most remember buying. Next up, we've got a repeat buyer who again has bought 3 vintage football pennants. This time it's Tranmere, Wrexham and West Brom. My favourite one in this has to be the Wrexham pennant. Personally, like, the older the pennants get when it's the lower league teams, I love them because, yeah, quite often you can find like a 70s or 80s pennant relating to the big clubs like Manchester United, but there won't be many examples available the lower down the leagues you go. So yeah, really nice figure there. Wrestling accessory bundle, wrestling accessories, wrestling figure. What's this? Soccer Stars football figure, Matty, Liverpool. Wrestling accessory bundle. ×2 wrestling figures. Wrestling figure bundle. Wrestling belts. Wrestling figure. Wrestling accessory. There's definitely a lot of wrestling related stuff leaving the store. This is a bundle of 4 random Playboy comics ranging from like the 90s to the 2000s. Yeah, look, at the minute I'm reading I'm going to do a video tomorrow on regarding like relating to Playboy, but yeah, let's not talk about that now. Wrestling belt. This is another vintage football pennant. This time it's Middlesbrough. Again, really nice example. Another bundle of 4 Playboy magazines relating to the 90s and 2000s. But again, I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. Controversial topic, but I'm looking forward to it. This is a wrestling accessory bundle. And then we finish with what would have been in the top 3, but I just got in like packing mode yesterday. It's another Rocky Balboa figure. It's boxed and it's the one and only Mickey Goldmill. If you've not watched the film and you enjoy like acting or whatever, I'd really advise to watch the film and just try and focus on Mickey Goldmill in like in the Rocky films, because he's an amazing actor. Like I don't know the actor's name, but literally, I've watched the film so many times that I start to, when I'm watching the films, like try and learn more about one particular actor or one particular scene. And when I focused on Mickey Goldmill, you appreciate how well the guy can act, and yeah, he's just another character in the film that shapes and makes the Rocky series, really. So yeah, I should have included this, showing you the figure, but we'll put some screenshots there, some close-ups. But yeah, nice one to end on. Yeah, let me know in the comments what's your favourite collectible to leave the store, and if you enjoy collectibles, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up or a like or whatever it is you do, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you in a bit.